No, I'm not a zombie. Are you? I don't think so. I don't remember getting bitten. Are you? No, stop. I'm asking you. Don't try to twist things. Well, there's a way to test that. You know how zombies don't bleed much? Yeah, there's a way to test that. If you bleed, then you're human. And if you don't bleed, then you're a zombie. So, if you don't mind, I'd like to see your arm for a second. Hey, this is necessary. If you don't want me to kill you, I need to see your arm. Thank you. This thing is very sharp. It may look like it's nothing, but it's pretty sharp. I stabbed a zombie in the eye with this. So yeah. Anyways, let me see. Shh, 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 shh. I'm so sorry, but good news. You're not a zombie. You're not a zombie. Bad news is you might bleed to death. Sorry. Hey, whoa, that's not necessary. I'm not a zombie. Okay. I'll do it. I'll do it though. See, clearly I'm not a zombie. You're not a zombie either. So I'm not a zombie and you're not a zombie. Do we trust each other? Okay, great, thanks. Hey, may never take it though, because I'm gonna die. Thank you. Whew. Do you need some too? Open wounds are bad. Honey, if they smell you, you're done. I promise to go as gentle as I can. Of course. There we go. So, what's your story? You were with your parents? Are they alive? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I was with my dad and my Uncle Sam. You know the Winchesters? Well, then you must know me. I'm Kate, Dean Winchester's daughter. It's nice to meet you. So, Oh, well, it started with a sickness. And then everyone started getting it. And then it turned into the plague. And they took all of the... And the worst part is, the sickness, it turned people into zombie-like creatures. And they went brain dead or something, because scientists were trying to study them, to study the people that were sick, so that they could find a cure. And this one retard decided to do a test on them, and then someone screwed up and turned them into zombie-like creatures who eat people. So yeah, and they spread it by bites. So basically, if they bite you, you turn into a zombie too. All because of one idiot scientist. Because one idiot scientist didn't know what to do. So, yeah. So. And then, the people that turned into zombies were quarantined. And then the people who were well were in the house. They stayed in their house all the time. They wore their shoes inside. They wore layers and layers of clothing they didn't come out of their rooms until it was dinner time or time to use their facilities, or they had to do personal hygiene. So like taking a shower, putting deodorant on, stuff like that. Although I don't think you'd be worried about deodorant at a time like this. So I mean, nobody could get out anyways. So they had boyfriends. Oh well. Oh. Yeah. And then the cell phone towers got disconnected. So YouTubers couldn't upload anymore. YouTubers couldn't make anyone happy anymore. Because when the cell towers got disconnected, it disconnected everything. So now everyone has to face this harsh reality that scientists can't do their job correctly. Sometimes. Some are actually really good. And it was that one scientist. Everyone else is doing a pretty good job, except for that one scientist. So then it just got worse from there. Like the water supply was poisoned. Yeah, okay. Huh? No. So the water supply, there was a parasite breakout out of like nowhere. No one knew where it came from. But basically, if you weren't bitten, but you were still sick, it was from the parasite in the water. Yeah, they did tests and everything, and it was with the good scientists this time. So the good scientists knew what they were doing. So, yeah. And it was very rare to have good water. People would fight you for it these days. Yeah. So then there's that. Oh, and we also have to whisper because the zombies are like literally everywhere now. So, yeah. Oh, did you want some water actually? I happen to have some clean water. What? Why not? You silly. Of course it's purified. Well, I just so happen to have this friend. His name is Castiel. He's a pretty cool guy. He's an angel, fresh out of heaven. Yeah, apparently he sent this water down for me from heaven. So this water is already pretty pure. And even if it wasn't, he would still purify it right up for me. So, here, have some, I insist. You know, tilt your head back a little bit. There we go. Can I have some? Do you happen to have an oral infection that I should know before I drink this? Oh, good. You can't trust anyone these days. I really hope you're not lying to me. I mean, I brought you in and everything. I got some water down my bra. It's okay. And these days, that's the highlight of your day. My dad and my uncle has passed away, and I don't know where my dad is, but I just know that my dad would, I just know that he's not dead. Don't you dare say that about my dad, okay? My dad is Dean Winchester. Well, okay, he always dies, but they always bring him up. They always bring him right up from the dead. So if I'm sad, I'm only sad for like a few days, and then I'm like, it's okay, he'll be back. But still, don't you ever say that about my dad again. Okay? Okay. So, heaven's like. Come on. You don't actually think that we're gonna get out of here alive, do you? Hello. It's the end of the world. It's the end of the world. Do you ever read the Bible? Well, it's time you start. It's time you start. We'll get into that later. How do you want to die? Like, no, just humor me. Yeah. In your sleep? Me too. Sounds peaceful. No pain, no suffering, none of that. Just, but like my dad always says, I honestly think that the world is gonna end bloody. But that doesn't mean that we can't fight. We do have choices. I choose to go down swinging. You can't hide from death forever. People are gonna die anyways. But I just wish that out of all of the things to die from, it has to be this. Hey, shh. Nobody knew this was gonna happen. I know. This only happens in the movies. Oh. Have some more water. No, you should conserve your energy. There we go. So again, I think heaven's gonna be pretty. I mean, I know that there are angels up there and they have awesome wings. I think they're gay though. Yeah. I mean, I think STL has the hots for my dad. Don't tell him I said that. He'll ground me if he finds out that I said that. What was that? Hey. It was probably nothing, but we need to go. Okay, like now. You're either with me or you're not with me. If you're with me, I can protect you and I can make sure that you know what you're supposed to do. If you're not with me, I can't protect you and I can never see you again. And I have to pretend like we never had this conversation. Choose now. Okay, good. Okay. Rule number 1. There is absolutely no traveling at night alone. You always have to bring a buddy with you, even if it's just to go to the bathroom, even if you're peeing outside. Even if you're gonna go get laid, I have to follow you. Because if something were to happen to you, I wouldn't know, and if you were to get ambushed, there is no way to protect you. So. Oh, and also, every man for himself. You gotta understand that I would feel terrible for months. But at the same time, I gotta find my dad. It's nothing personal. Yeah. And if you're sick, I would protect you and I would take care of you. But if you are having the symptoms from the sickness that started it, I have to kill you or I have to leave you. It depends on how I'm feeling. I like you though, so I might just leave you. Alright. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We need to go. Like now. Take your water. Take your food. We need to go. Come on. What are you doing? We need to go, now.